What's up, guys? We're here for another episode of Against the Spread presented by Off the Rip Sports. Yeah, we get a live studio audience here, guys.
Oh my god. I lost this week. Sam wins 10-8. He took like 3 W's this week.
Including the Cleveland Browns.
Including the fact that the Cleveland Browns won, the fact that he won 10 games to 8, and the fact that I have to wear a Panthers hat with Cam Newton dabbing on the side of it to school.
Oh, yeah, that was the bet.
Yeah. So I'll stick true to my word. We're gonna go through week 16, and then we're gonna make our picks for week 17. We're gonna have a guest appearance to make some BS picks this week.
Because it is week 17.
Yeah, because it is week 17. It's the last week. It's gonna be interesting because a lot of teams are gonna be benching their starters because most like the playoffs are already all set.
All the AFCs decided.
Except the Patriots can get home field advantage, so they're not gonna rest their star. All right, let's do this. Giants at Philly. Both of us picked the Giants. That was an upset. Philly won. How that happened, I'm not sure.
Odell Beckham.
Don't want to talk about it.
They
really.
had sick uniforms.
That's horrible.
Giants, sick uniforms.
That's what Eli Manning does. It's just loses games when it matters. Jets at Pats. Both of us picked the Pats. They won 41-3.
Shocker.
Easiest game I've ever picked in my entire life.
Yeah.
Washington at Chicago. We both picked Washington. They won 41-21. That was easy. Miami. We're speeding through this. Miami at Buffalo. I picked Miami, and Sam picked Buffalo. Miami won 34-31 when Buffalo was favored by 3.5 points. That's 1 point for me, but it doesn't.
Rex Ryan got fired.
He did. So did
And
his
Rob
brother. Their package deal. They went to Dairy Queen like as soon as they got fired too.
Dairy Queen and like Tim Hortons.
They got a vanilla ice cream with rainbow sprinkles.
And they shared it.
And they shared it together.
Rex Ryan is never in coaching.
And they cried on it. No, he won't. He'll probably be on the Browns next year. Atlanta at Carolina. I picked Atlanta. Of course, Sam's picked Carolina, but Carolina lost 33-16. That's 2 points me. It looks really good for me at this point in time, but it gets worse.
It gets terrible.
Just wait. Green Bay at Minnesota. We both picked Green Bay. They won 38-25.
Aaron Rodgers is back.
Aaron Rodgers is like now an MVP candidate for sure.
No, Tom Brady.
Zeke.
Brady.
Where are we at now? You made me lose my place.
We're after the Green Bay.
Tennessee at Jacksonville. I picked Tennessee. Sam picked Jacksonville. Jacksonville won 38-17. Here's where it starts getting bad.
Yeah, Marcus Mariota just destroying his leg.
That's really tough. That kind of determined my pick for next week. That's sad. That really is. Same with Derek Carr. I feel really bad for the kid. They're really good.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Now Oakland's never going to win a playoff
They're not
game.
going to go anywhere. San Diego at Cleveland. Any person in their right mind wouldn't have picked Cleveland for this game, but Sam picked Cleveland.
This guy did.
And he won 20-17. The Browns are they're going to go 1-15. They're playing Pittsburgh next week. There's no chance that they win. If they win, I don't think I'm going to do this page anymore.
I just have to say Cleveland. You can thank me for picking you.
That's one of his W's for the week.
Yeah,
he's the only person on the face of the planet that picked Cleveland.
That's my W for life right there.
That was beautiful. You would have won this week even if you didn't win this week. All right. Indianapolis at Oakland. I picked Indianapolis. Sam picked Oakland. Oakland won 33-25.
Even with Derek Carr destroying his leg.
They still won.
Matt McGowan, Penn State.
Huh?
Matt McGowan, Penn State, coming back.
Dude, they're not going anywhere in the playoffs anymore. Even they said today that he was a long shot to make the Super Bowl if they made it. Yeah.
Which they won't.
Which they won't because they have to get through us first. Tampa at Oakland. Tampa at New Orleans. Sorry, New Orleans. Sam picked New Orleans. You told me last week it was New Orleans.
No, I didn't.
All right, it's on video. Tampa at New Orleans. New Orleans. Sam picked New Orleans. I picked Tampa. New Orleans won 31-24. I told you it starts
Also,
getting really bad.
Drew Brees is back, I think.
Drew Brees sucks. San Francisco at the LA Rams. I picked the Rams. Sam picked San Francisco. San Francisco won 22-21.
Colin Kaepernick not taking these anymore.
It's horrible. Horrible.
Garbage.
Arizona at Seattle. We both picked Seattle, and they lost to the Arizona.
Thanks, Russell
Cardinals.
Wilson.
That's horrible. Horrible.
Garbage.
How do you lose? They're garbage. They're just disgusting. All right.
Future's gonna take it,
I
Charlie.
cannot believe that they won that game. All right. Next one. This one's weird. It was Cincinnati at Houston. You picked Houston, but you got the win, but they didn't cover the spread, so I got that point.
Damn,
Pittsburgh. Baltimore at Pittsburgh. This was on Christmas Day. You picked Pittsburgh. Once again, they didn't cover the spread. They were favored to win by 5.5. I got that win because I picked Baltimore. Denver at Kansas City. We both picked Kansas City. They won 33-10. That was an easy
Denver
one.
sucks.
And then this is the one that determined it all. It would have been tied 9-9 if the Lions had won this game. But it was Detroit at Dallas. It was tied 21-21.5. Then they just toyed with them in the second half. It was so sad. There's an article up on OffTheRipSports.com. I did it. I actually didn't even watch the game, but I had to read something about it, and it was just a
Dak Lives Matter.
poop show. It was just disgusting. After that,
Ezekiel Elliott might actually be.
I think he really is. Like, I don't know. Is he gonna sit?
Or is his offensive line MVP?
I think they can't give each of them a trophy. They have to give it to him. I do.
Did you see what he got the O-line for Christmas?
Yeah, those ATV
Those
things.
John Deere.
Those are dope. But yeah, they won 42-21. Sam won that one. That was fantastic.
That was fantastic for you.
All right. Can't wait to wear a Cam Newton hat to school. All right, but now a positivity.
With a dab.
Positivity.
With the dab.
With a dab on the side.
And the hit them folks.
Yes. No.
Yes.
No, that wasn't the deal. It's on video.
I'm pretty sure it was.
It's fine. Oh, actually, if I'm doing the dab, I might as well just do everything. Let's just go with everything. We're going to do Week 17. Positivity's back in the air. I'm going to win this week.
He's not.
Yes. As long as you don't pick the Cleveland Browns. All right. These
Patriots.
are all in the first of the year. This is on New Year's Day. Every single game this week.
Oh,
There's no
that's
games
awesome.
on any other day this week.
That's
They're all in the first. They're on the first. We'll start. We're going in order. These are all the 1 o'clock games. New England at Miami. New England's favored to win by 9.5.
New England. How much they're going to win by at least 2 touchdowns?
Well, last year I picked New England anyways, but last year was what
you're right.
determined us to not get home field advantage. It was pretty much the reason we didn't go to the Super Bowl because we had to play it in Mile High on the AFC Championship.
That altitude.
So, I just think that this year Belichick already said we're going to make all our starters play. Like Brady's playing, everyone's playing. So I just think that this year is the year that we're just going to get home field advantage.
We're going to win like 31-14.
We have to beat them. That's just how it has to be. Baltimore Ravens at Cincinnati Bengals. Somehow, some way, the Cincinnati Bengals are favored to win this game by 2.5 points. Who are you picking?
Yeah, I'm picking Baltimore. I feel like Steve Smith, who just announced he's retiring after this season,
Yes.
I feel like he's going to really want to go out on a W. So I think Baltimore's going to pull this one out.
First two we agree on. I picked Baltimore too. Steve Smith is playing the game. It's going to be his last game ever. He's going to go off 5 touchdowns.
Ooh, 5?
That was way over exaggerated. Like maybe 2.
Maybe 2.
Maybe 2.
That's a broad stretch.
Houston Texans at Tennessee Titans.
Ooh.
Tennessee is favored to win by 3.
I'm going to have to go with 21 Savage, Tommy Savage.
Oh my gosh.
Tennessee without Marcus Mariota can't win.
That's what I was going to say too. All right, this is easy. All right,
This is not good.
This is easy.
This
okay.
is not good
Houston,
for debate.
Houston's winning that game. Like Sam said, 20. I mean Tennessee without Sam.
Sam.
What's his name?
Marcus
I'm saying
Mariota.
Sam. Marcus Mariota. They just can't.
It's impossible.
I don't think they can do it. Jacksonville Jaguars at Indianapolis Colts. Indianapolis Colts are favored to win by 4.5.
Who do you got? Who are you thinking? Could he go with Blake Bortles?
No, I'm gonna go with Indy.
You're going to go with Indy?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, Jacksonville's been having a real rough season. Blake Bortles just picked up the W last week. And yeah, I'm thinking Blake Bortles is going to pull this one out. 3 touchdowns, 400 yards.
There is no playoff hopes for either of these teams, so this is just a game for shits and giggles. This is one of the most useless games in this week. Can we get the playoff picture out really quick? Because that'll determine some of the games that I pick. Yeah, so the AFC is already determined, so that's the AFC playoffs. The NFC, there's 2 people that could come in the NFC. It's the Redskins and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and they both have big games this week. So we'll keep going. That could determine. All right, Chicago Bears at Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota's favored by 5.
Yep, I'm gonna be stupid. I'm picking the Bears. I feel like Minnesota is just.
Yeah, but you were stupid last week when you picked the Cleveland. I don't even doubt you anymore. I'm not even gonna make fun of him on the video because like he picked the Cleveland Browns like oh you're so stupid. Nope.
Yeah, but yeah, I think Chicago.
I'm still picking Minnesota though.
I think they're gonna try and show that they're not a terrible franchise, even though they are. So.
Who?
Chicago.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Buffalo Bills at New York Jets. Buffalo's favored by 3.5.
I'm gonna have to go with my favorite factor of all is that they just fired their head coach, so they have.
It's done this. We've done 3 videos so far. One of them didn't air. The last week he did this for a couple teams. I think when they fired, I think he did that for Jacksonville, but it worked out last week. I
Yeah,
think.
so they're 1-0. So I'm gonna
1-0.
continue with the trend and say that the Buffalo Bills will defeat, and they also have EJ Manuel starting.
Yeah, I'm going with New York just for that reason.
Even though Todd Bowles sucks,
Todd Bowles was just announced earlier that he's keeping his job.
even though he sucks.
He is not being fired. He's expected to keep his job. Well, when you put horrible players on a team, I don't even like the Jets. When you
But
put
they
just a
suck.
bunch of mediocre players on a team, you can't expect. Even Rex Ryan, I despise Rex Ryan. But when you put a bunch of mediocre players on a team, he's a defensive coach, and they have a horrific defense. Their defense, their best player on defense is Stephon Gilmore, and that, oh my God,
They probably said
garbage.
They probably said they were gonna fire Rob, and Rex was like, no. So
They probably did say they were going to fire Rob.
Then they went off on
that. He needs to cut his hair.
They probably went off on their tandem tricycle.
He looks like he's homeless. Did
He
you?
looks like he's homeless.
He does, dude. He looks like he's homeless.
He probably lives with Rex.
I wouldn't doubt it. They probably have bunk beds. Dallas Cowboys at Philadelphia Eagles. Don't know who made this spreadsheet. I got, you know what, courtesy of Yahoo Sports. Dallas Cowboys at Philadelphia Eagles. The Philadelphia Eagles are favored to win by 4 points. That's absurd to me.
Garbage.
Dallas wins.
Dallas wins.
All right, that was an easy one. Cleveland Browns at Pittsburgh Steelers. You want me to put you down for Cleveland Browns? No.
No, I can't do it 2 weeks in a row. It's gonna be Pittsburgh.
It's going to be Pittsburgh. That should be an easy win for Pittsburgh.
You know what?
But you know what?
Nope.
They're on a hot streak.
Hold up.
Hot streak.
No, hold up. Hold the presses.
Go for it.
I'm taking Cleveland.
You taking Cleveland? Oh,
I feel that they have to rest Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell. They're their all stars, and they already clinched their spots. I'm gonna.
The seeds could change.
It doesn't matter. They're gonna rest up. They have to. They have to. Big Ben got hurt this season. They're gonna want to rest him. So Cleveland's gonna pull this out somehow, some way.
I don't see it. Like I just don't see it. I said this last week, so I might. regret
They're gonna
it.
end their game on a 2-game win streak, so their coach Hugh
don't
Jackson
see
can't
it.
get fired
I
because
just
of it.
don't see it. Carolina Panthers at Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay favored to win by 5.5.
Who are you going with?
You know who I'm going with. I know who you're going with too, though.
Do you?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
I
I'm
do.
going with Carolina.
I knew you were.
I just feel like Cam's got to end the season off with a win. And I feel like he's just gonna. They have a good incentive because they could ruin Tampa Bay's playoff hopes. So
Yeah, that's the only motivation they have. Tampa Bay's actually trying to get a playoff spot. They're actually competing for something that matters.
Cam Newton, he just went visited a sick Auburn fan, so I feel like karma's on his side.
Karma's on his side.
Oh yeah, did you activate this?
No,
No, you don't believe in karma.
no. He had too much. He had too much bad
Oh, we should have
karma.
went through the portal.
So I feel like,
He's
but
got
this
car-
man,
he's got bad karma built up for years. That's why I went and visited that kid.
so like it's good now.
Hmm?
It's good now.
Does it?
No, it's not. You can't just do one thing and all the bad karma goes away.
I'm pretty sure that's like the entire Christian religion right there.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not religious.
Wow, look at this.
Well, no, just you got. All right, so you can do a million bad things, and you're telling me that one good thing. He went and visited a sick kid. Great thing. But he did too many bad things. I don't like how he complains about everything.
Well, let Jesus decide.
We'll let Jesus decide. Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
that- you
Jameis
said-
went. He prayed. Jameis.
What you gonna get?
We should make that a shirt.
What?
Let Jesus decide.
Let Jesus decide.
I'm
We
down.
can make that.
Yeah, we can make that.
Yeah, we can make that.
Hit us up to that. Trade him.
New Orleans Saints at Atlanta Falcons.
Ooh, yep.
Atlanta's favored by 6.5.
Atlanta's favored by 6.5.
Will Atlanta rest their starters?
Yeah, they're gonna rest their starters. Drew Brees is gonna go out, ball out, 4 touchdowns, 500 yards.
I'm going with Atlanta.
Why?
Why? I just think that they're really good. I just think that
That is
it
some
sounds like
in-depth.
some childish shit, but that was so like I just think that they're a really good team, and I think that New Orleans it just isn't.
There you go.
That's it. Like the New Orleans
That is
defense is
something.
really bad. Atlanta has a lot of power on offense. I don't think they're gonna rest like everybody. Like I think that a lot of their starters will play. Like Julio Jones probably won't play, but Matt Ryan probably won't play.
So they're gonna lose.
But all the teams that they beat when Julio Jones is out, all those other players will probably play. I just think I don't know.
I can't wait to take your money from me.
Nope. Oakland Raiders at Denver Broncos. Denver's favored by 1.5.
I don't care. I'm gonna take
I
Oakland.
don't. You're gonna take Oakland.
I just hate Denver. I hate Von Miller and his stupid glasses. So Oakland's gonna win.
I'm actually gonna go with Denver just because Derek Carr.
Matt McGloin from Penn State.
I know he's from Penn State. I understand.
You know what else happened to Penn State?
What?
Joe Paterno.
Okay. I knew. So I said what, and I was like, oh, I know what he's gonna say. But Oakland at Denver, I pick Denver just because Derek Carr is dead.
He's dead?
Yeah, dude, he
Is
died.
that breaking news?
Yeah, in the hospital yesterday.
Ooh, that's rough.
Arizona Cardinals at LA Rams. I need help with this one. Charlie, get over here, please.
Ooh, yes. We got a guest.
We have a guest.
Oh, God.
Just for the record, this person knows nothing
Hey.
about football.
I know Patriots. I know Tony Romo. And that's about it.
Do you believe that Dak lives matter?
Do I believe that Black
No. Do
Dak.
Dak lives
Dak
matter?
lives.
What the hell is that?
This is a
Come
yes.
on in, Charlie. Get in the
Charlie,
video.
get in the chart. Wow, that was a rough
Right, here it
start.
is, here it
Rough
is.
start.
What do you need me to answer?
Alright, I need you to answer this game for me right here. Arizona Cardinals at LA Rams. Arizona's favored by 6 points. Who do you pick?
How's Fitzgerald doing this season?
Fitzgerald's doing very, very good this season.
Then I would say Cardinals.
You're gonna say
Boom,
Cardinals.
simple. I'm gonna go with the LA Rams, strictly based on the fact that they
Thank
fired
you,
their.
Charlie. I might call you back in a little bit.
That's fine. I'm ready for anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with LA Rams, just based on the fact that they fired their head coach 2 weeks ago.
That was what you said the last week and the week before. Actually, no, you picked San Fran last week. Sorry.
Yeah, because no, you're right. Yeah, because
They got pummeled the last time you said that, though.
no, they're gonna win.
Well, you look at your watch.
They're gonna win or they're not gonna cover the spread.
They're gonna win. You heard it here first.
Alright. Kansas City at San Diego. Kansas City's favored by 5.5. I'm not even gonna write down my pick.
Kansas City at San Diego.
Yeah.
And who's favorite? Yeah, I'm going with
Kansas
San
City.
Diego. I feel like Philip Rivers, he just is just mediocre. He's gonna pull it out with a win, so he can.
You just said he was mediocre and he's gonna pull it out with a win.
Yes.
Did you realize that you said that?
Yeah.
Or did you do that on accident?
No, it's just my thoughts about Philip Rivers.
He's mediocre, but he's gonna pull out a win.
Yeah, it's an oxymoron.
Alrighty. Well, all the AFC teams, pretty much except for us, are supposed to rest our players.
Yeah, Kansas City's
Their
gonna rest their
players.
players.
They're gonna rest their players. I
So,
still think they're gonna
San
win.
Diego. You know,
San Diego lost to Cleveland.
Antonio Gates.
Cleveland.
Teams are undefeated after losing to Cleveland.
No, well, nobody lost to Cleveland until now.
They're undefeated.
Well, we'll find out this week, I guess, because that was their 1-14. So that is not a fact yet. Seattle Seahawks at San Francisco 49ers. Seattle is favored by 9.5.
So the key is that Pete Carroll is the head coach.
The key, that's the key.
Yeah, so he's going to play the starters because he's that type of coach. Seattle
Right.
wins.
I don't see Seattle covering that spread. That's a huge spread, and I don't know how many starters he'll play. I'm gonna go. I'm not saying San Francisco is gonna win this game.
He is.
I'm saying that Seattle's not gonna cover the spread.
Is your favorite player Colin Kaepernick?
No, probably top 5 most hated players.
It's a good thing to be hated.
Is it a good thing to be hated? Because he pretty much sucks. Next, New York Giants at Washington Redskins. This is a huge game.
Yes, it is.
It's a big game. Very big.
It's a very big game. What do you got?
Washington's favored by 8. I never said that, by the way. That's a lot.
New York Giants are going to win. They're going to win. Keyword.
See, I want to pick the Redskins because I think they're going to win, but I don't know if they're going to cover that.
But they're both fighting for playoff spots.
Well, no. Well,
the Giants are in, but they're
the
seeded.
Giants are in.
They're fighting for seeding, though.
No, they don't need to fight for that anymore. They're in. They got in. They got in cheap though. They got in wicked cheap.
Ben McAdoo It's an
They
aggressive coach.
shouldn't have got in after they lost to Philly. That's horrible.
But
I
they're
can't-
going to get in.
They're already in. They already.
And Odell
clinched.
Beckham's going to go off.
So who's gonna get knocked out if
Both.
who could get knocked out?
But that
Who could
one
get knocked out?
Yeah.
is the most retarded.
Nobody could get knocked out.
No, because they're in the race. Who are they in the race with?
The other ones are cool.
Detroit and
They're in with Detroit and Green Bay, so, you know, I feel like they have to
Hello?
they have to win. Studio audience too rowdy.
I know that
It's a packed house.
it is a really packed house.
We didn't meet for something.
This is really hard because
I feel like it's pretty easy. The Giants are going to win.
no, well, Eli Manning does Eli Manning things and they just lose.
But Odell Beckham does all the Odell Beckham things.
Yeah, but that's not enough. You can't. He's got to
he could play.
catch the ball from
He could-
Eli Manning.
He's like Deion Sanders. He
I'm
can play
going-
both
I'm
positions.
going with Washington, and I'm predicting that they're going to make the playoffs as well.
Dang, Roger Goodell won't allow it.
He doesn't want Kirk Cousins to make the playoffs.
Have you said
The last game. This is probably the biggest game of the week, because it's two people that are fighting for playoff spots.
Yes.
So this is big. Detroit. No, it's Green Bay at Detroit. Sorry, and Green Bay's favored to win by 3.5.
Green Bay's pulling this one out.
I'm actually with you on that one. Because
Yeah,
I
Detroit-
just
Detroit
think
sucks.
that after watching them play last week, they kept up. Matt Stafford played really well in the first half, but then at the second half, oh my god, horrible.
Garbage.
Garbage. It really was. I watched the second half actually, and he threw the pick in the second half. They let Des Bryant throw a touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott went off. Dak Prescott went just horrible.
Dak lives matter.
Dak lives do matter. So I'm going with Green Bay just after watching that horrific
Detroit sucks as a city
shit
too.
show. I'm predicting that's why I was saying the Washington Redskins knocked the Detroit Lions out of the playoffs.
Ooh.
And the Washington Redskins
That's a
get
bold
the pick.
prediction.
That is a bold prediction. That is the boldest of predictions.
The hottest of hot takes.
That was like medieval, the way that I just said that. The boldest of predictions.
You want to make Super Bowl predictions right now?
Super Bowl predictions?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. You know, we'll look at the. I just stole Brandon's phone so he can operate it.
So what do we want to do this then?
Um,
How do we
I
wanna do this?
Who makes it for the AFC? Who makes it for the NFC? And who wins?
All right. I'll go with the pick that I made at the very beginning of the year. I said this at the very beginning, but we didn't have this. There was no record of that. We didn't have this sports, but I'm going to say it now. It's going to be New England versus Green Bay, and New England wins.
And wins? Do you want to pick the score?
Oh, no.
No.
27-24.
Ooh, close game.
27-24.
Scouts
If
can
you
get
look over there at that I got my dad that for Christmas. See that big thing? It's got the tickets for the Super Bowls.
We'll pretend
Every
you can see
Super
it.
Bowl that we've won by 3 points, except for the last one, we won by 4. So 27-24, Patriots versus Green Bay.
That was an in-depth stat.
That was nice. That I bought that for my dad for Christmas. Oh,
Can you pull up the playoff picture? We'll talk about how the Patriots are going to, no matter who they play, are going to win the Super Bowl. Because I feel with Dante
Well-
Hightower.
Who?
Dante Hightower.
Oh.
Okay, I'm making the bold prediction. Here you go. It's going to be Patriots Cowboys, the fight for America's team.
Hold on a second. Hold on. You think the Cowboys are going to make the Super Bowl?
Yes.
Oh my lord.
I feel like Ezekiel Elliott's just too insane.
No. Rookie. All right. MVP. That's the thing that I argued for. Rookie. No.
No.
There's
They're going to make the
there's
Super
too
Bowl.
much
It's going to be
on.
the fight for America's team. And the Patriots are going to win. And Patriots will become America's team.
Mm-hmm.
And the score will be, because they are playing the Cowboys, it will be 34-17. Tom Brady,
34-17. Oh my god.
Tom Brady MVP.
This is the boldest of predictions here. No,
The hottest
you know
of
what?
hot
No,
takes.
this is all right. So this is the game so far in the playoffs. It's the Patriots and the Raiders have the bye week, and then the Steelers and the Dolphins and the Texans and the Chiefs. That could change, but I'll do my predictions on that right now.
The Steelers.
Steelers are beating the Dolphins. The Chiefs are beating the
No,
Texans.
Texans are being the Chiefs.
No. Tom Savage, he can win a regular season game. Let's relax with the playoffs.
We'll go Savage mode.
We'll go NFC. We'll go in with NFC. Dallas and Atlanta have the bye weeks. Seattle is going to be playing Detroit. My prediction is that they're not going to be playing Detroit. They're going to be playing Washington.
No matter what,
Seattle wins either way. It doesn't matter. Right now, Green Bay is playing New York. I think that's going to stay the same. Green Bay at New York.
New York's gonna win.
What?
They
Green Bay is
They
taking
do that in the playoffs. You remember?
Who does?
New York. They won the as
No,
a wild
no,
card.
no.
Yes.
No. Eli Manning is going to do Eli Manning things.
You do know he has won 2 Super Bowls, right?
He legitimately was handed them on a silver platter. He would just say, here's some Super Bowls for you. Yeah, it's horrible. All right.
Garbage.
Patriots, Packers, 27-24. You heard it here
Patriots,
first.
Cowboys,
It's on
34-17.
It's on the record. We're going to post this later.
For sure.
We should come up with another bet for this week. My bet should be that if you lose, I don't have to do the Cam Newton thing. I'm just kidding. I'm going to do that anyways.
Yeah.
I'll stay true to my word. We'll come up with something. We'll post it. Follow
He'll
us on
post it.
Twitter, sports_OTR. Sam did a live thing of the Bruins the other day. He tweeted it live.
Yeah,
That's
damn right
pretty-
he did.
Did a great job.
It was an intense game. You watch that?
I did actually. I watched from the second period on, so I watched the epic comeback that we had.
And then
I decided to write
Colin
this thing.
Miller
Yeah,
decided
actually,
to
I just
shit
had
the
a
bed.
messy hair day. But who?
Colin Miller shit the bed
All right.
for us.
I don't.
You
Don't
can
even
read-
get me started on the Bruins, dude. Don't
You can
even-
read that all in the article I wrote.
Did you say that in the article you wrote?
Yeah,
I didn't actually read it.
Thanks. But yeah, make sure you share this on Facebook. Subscribe on YouTube.
Just get ready for the win this week from me.
No.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Bless up. And Brandon drops the paper.